Greetings, Zombie Slayer, Slippery Jim here. Welcome to some more Zombies content here on my channel. We're going to be doing a Zombies challenge here on Black Ops 4. This was a challenge suggested to me by one of my Twitter followers, Zombie Slayer 262. Thank you for the suggestion. He wanted me to revisit the classic Spork only challenge that I did back on the original map that we'll be playing today here in Black Ops 4. Which is Blood of the Dead. And on this one, basically I'll be going through the rules of the challenge in a moment. Let's just make sure our class setup is what we want. So we have anywhere but here, Arsenal Accelerator, Sword Flay, Who's Keeping Score, fourth perk is Quick Revive, we have Dying Wish, Victorious Tortoise, and Stamina. I find those synergize really well. Specialist weapon is the Path of Sorrows, Samurai Sword as well. So yeah, that's the basic setup. Let's get into the game here. Now, as far as the challenge goes, basically I'm going to get the Spork, the Golden Spork, as soon as possible in this game, and then we're going to try to get 20 full rounds just using the Spork for kills. Now, I am going to change the challenge a little bit in that we are going to be able to use our specialist weapon. After all, it is a melee weapon as well, I guess, which is the Path of Sorrows. So it's just going to speed things up and make it a little bit more interesting as we go through. But apart from that, no guns of any sort after we get the Golden Spork. We got the original characters in here. Cryo Freeze. Such a great looking map, this one, but yeah, I decided to only go for 20 full rounds as well with the Golden Spork, just because in the last effort where I did this challenge, I went 30 full rounds. Let's just take our old Who's Keeping Score because I want to maximize the points. Probably should have picked up the perk first before killing that first zombie. Never mind. Let's get some points off this window here. I'm glad they brought the windows back. Let's kill you. That should give us enough to go through here. So I'm trying to get things done very, very quickly and in as low a round as possible, just to make it easier to get through the 20 rounds. Let's turn the power on in here. Bazinga. So yeah, we got two power switches this time in this map, which is interesting. And we should be good to go up here. Let's just be careful. I'm gonna pull these guys back down. Actually, there should be about half a dozen of these zombies in this first little rush of zombies from the catwalk. And we'll group those up and we'll take them down, and we'll actually try and get the first dog done. Come on, fellas. I think there's another straggler back there, but let's go through here and we'll feed this first dog. So obviously we have to get the Hell's Redeemer unlocked in order to get the Golden Spork. So yeah, I decided to do 20 full rounds with the Golden Spork this time. Just because 30 rounds just takes excruciatingly long to get through. I think I ended up something like around 37, 38. It doesn't really make it harder, it just makes it more time consuming, you know what I mean? And it's not really, I don't think it's fun to watch. So we're going to mix it up a little bit, just make it a little bit shorter, a little bit more interesting in this game. And the steps are completely different to getting the Golden Spork as well, which is pretty cool. I'm glad they brought it back. Is he going to be finished on that one? Yep. Awesome. We've got one zombie left as well here on round one, so we should be able to go through, get some more done once we get to the main prison area. So be careful coming through here. Try and just take our time and knife these first few guys. I've got the bayonet on this pistol, which is pretty awesome. So if we try and grenade those dogs, we should get the warden to spawn. Get past these dogs here. So we get extra points from killing the bonus warden, if you like. Ooh. We made it so far. One last dog. Okay, we got a few spare zombies back there as well. Still good for points. So let's just make sure they follow me through here. So they don't do anything weird like despawn on me. And I think the warden's coming as well. I can hear him running back there. Let's maybe deal with him first. Yeah, he's definitely on my tail. And we'll get the first part of the shield off him. Alrighty. Die! There you go. Give me that key. So yeah, I really like what they've done with this map. They've kept it nice and fresh and new with like some of the steps and ways that you do things. Just keep him alive. And we'll go on down here and turn on the other power switch. We'll pick up the second part for the shield as well. And then we just have to find the third part for it. Shield is also necessary to get the Golden Spork. Just looking for this shield part here. Let's open. Might as well open that. Where is it? It's probably there. It is.
Correction.
Sweet.
Alloy.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's turn on the power here.
Shield component.
Should get ward number 2.
I know how much you hate power, but don't even think.
Where are you, buddy? Die! Ooh, double points.
Double points.
Can't really use the double points at this point though. Alright, let's go up and find the last part for the shield, and we'll build the shield. So we got that. Then we just have to fill the other 2 dogs, which we should get done in the next 2 or 3 rounds, depending on. Actually, we might get a dog round in the next round, so we definitely want to get the shield built for that, so we can fill it up with souls. So much to keep in mind, so much to remember with these steps, especially if you're trying to do it early as possible. Right now, this, yep, there we go. There's our last thing.
Now, if I only had
spectral essence. So I like to build the shield up here in the middle. Probably a lot of you guys do as well. I don't know what the meta is. I haven't really been watching other zombies YouTubers playing this map, but that's where I build it anyway. And let's go through actually and get the next part for the acid gat. You don't need the acid gat, but let's just get the points out of that as well. You don't need the acid gat, but I like to get it as well. You know, build it as well. Just find it slightly easier to use to kill loads of zombies quickly than the standard blundergat. And the third part for it is back near spawn, isn't it? So we still need points to open that up, I think. Yes, there's one door there. It's quite expensive as well. Just looking around because the those power boxes where we got the spectral essence from, if you find one that's sparking, you can actually get a full shield charge off it. Anyway, what we'll do is we won't worry too much about that. I'll keep an eye out just in case. We can fill the shield. We can fill the shield the old-fashioned way, like this. Die, zombie! Got your soul and you're getting fed to a hellhound. It's really not been that zombie's day. He's had a tough one. Yeah, it's weird getting used to the new point system, guys. That's for sure. It's so ingrained into the zombie slayers like strategy that the old shoot them in the legs and then get the knife kill in the first few rounds, that getting used to this maximum points per zombie business is pretty weird. But basically, what I do is I get the pistol with the bayonet on it, like I'm using right now. Basically I use that and just one knife kill all the zombies. I don't even bother, in the first few rounds, I don't even bother with shooting them for hit marker points, because you still just get the same amount of points anyway. But it does take a little bit of getting used to. I kind of like it. Some people complain that you don't get as many points, but I never have problems with points ever in these new maps, and I don't find it takes longer to get set up or anything like that. It will be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see. Just have to wait till the dog finishes chewing. It'll be interesting to see how quickly I can get the Golden Spork unlocked in this map, because I think, if I remember correctly, I was quite pleased with how early I got it in the original challenge on the original map. I think we got it on round 8, if I remember correctly, on that map, which involved going, like, flying, building the plane, flying to the bridge and all this stuff. It will be very interesting to see how early I can get it on this map. I suspect it will take a bit longer than that, but we'll have to wait and see. That dog's done. Well, let's head on through to the last one. We should be pretty close. I'm just checking these things. These power boxes. So let's just get points out of that. Yeah, the perk system is pretty interesting as well, like with the tonics and that have the bonus effect and stuff like that. It's kind of an interesting idea. I don't mind it. It's probably a little bit rigid in that it looks like they're gonna have it on every map. I just wish they'd had it as a single map concept and tested it from there, rather than bringing it in like for every single map, if you know what I mean. You know how some maps have some quirky little thing on them that applies to that map only. Just trying to see if we can get that's not sparking. I mean, I could just fill it up with zombie souls pretty easily, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very, very happy though with like I don't notice the lack of jug. It's really because of the extra health you get anyway. It's almost like has no effect on the game. I still find Black Ops 4 zombies very, very easy to get to higher rounds in and survive, you know, almost with no issues. Particularly because I think they capped the zombie health at round 50. Basically, the zombies don't get any more health after that. They stay at the same level, which is interesting. An interesting decision. There's a few things that I definitely wish they'd done differently, like the bleed out thing. I know that they have tweaked that a bit, thankfully. For me, World at War had the perfect bleed out system for zombies. Believe it or not. Black Ops had the second best. And after that, it all went downhill for some reason. They kept having zombies randomly bleed out and just vanish from the game. So it makes it difficult to get all these complicated Easter egg steps
Open
done.
wide, Wolfie dog. Here comes another nice juicy corpse.
Now, will this be the last one? Nope. We need to feed it another zombie, which means we're going to go into the next round, unfortunately. There we go. Hopefully that's the last one. And then we can go and get
I'm not sure what's worse. The warden's
the tomahawk.
demonic office.
Just got enough points.
Okay, Wolfie. 3 feedings is enough. Now go play in the hell pit. Maybe you dig up something useful.
Alright. Okay, now heading into round 4, we have the shield, we have the tomahawk. We're not going to bother upgrading the tomahawk. Obviously, we're not going to be focused on that in this challenge. We're going to be focused on the Golden Spork. Probably one of the most epic melee weapons we've ever had. And I'm just going to go through and collect the rest of the skulls. Now, I might go through and get the one at spawn next. So, basically, this is so that we can get the free Blundergat. We don't really need to do this. I mean, it saves us points, and I guess that is important in this challenge. Out of the way, zombie. You could just hit the box to get the Blundergat, but I mean, who knows how many points that would cost. So you might as well take the time to collect all the skulls. There's one up here. And get the free Blundergat. So the Blundergat is required again for obtaining the Golden Spork. In case you guys don't know how to get the Golden Spork, which you should by now if you've been playing this map enough. I guess some people... Oh god, this is not good. This is not good. Fortunately, the... Whoa. Uh-oh. 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 I've got to be careful here. Yeah, fortunately, the bayonet on this Strife is actually pretty strong. I can't remember exactly what round it's a one-hit kill up to, but it's something like... It's almost as good as having the Bowie knife. It's almost equivalent, actually.
I can never keep track.
So it's definitely worth leveling up your Strife just to get this bayonet attachment. I know a lot of people like the shotgun, but this gives you more points in the early rounds, guys. So that's why I like it anyway. With the new point system. I'll go up to the roof next and get that skull collected. I'm loving the look of all the new maps, actually. So this skull is down the end here. Right there.
Judging from
Beautiful.
the big sign, it seems that they finally got the idea.
Okay, we might head down to the warden's office and check the combination we need for the what the hell is that thing that you put the numbers in? It's like some weird spectral circuit board doodad thingy at the bottom of the Citadel. You guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully. But we got to shock that thing. So we do have, let's just check this, 922. All right, just got to remember that 922, and we should have enough souls in the shield right now to zap what we need to zap. And this was the original map of this was really cool. How you went into ghost mode and stuff. That was a really cool idea. Whoever thought of that? A really unique mechanic. Here we go. All right, 922. So what that does is it should drop like the elevator down the shaft or something like that we need. For some reason we need to do that in order to get the next step to work. And we'll collect the next skull down here at the same time. Just wait for this zombie.
Water seems
Right
so calm.
there.
Such a shame that any
Awesome.
attempt to cross it would delete us from existence.
Um,
I'm tempted to let
and I'll
Nikolai
grab a
try.
couple of extra zombie souls here, just to be on the safe side. And let's see if we've got enough charge to zap the thing.
No need to be rude.
Basically, we need to rotate the net around by zapping this. There we go. So this is where we get the spoon out of the net, and that's the whole reason we needed the tomahawk. To basically tomahawk this net thing up here. Oops. Sorry, zombie. My bad. There we go. We got the spoon, guys. So we're like halfway there to getting the Golden Spork. And this is where we are going to need the blundergat. It's all coming together here in round 4, guys.